Hello again, this is Jason Harmon coming to you from Top Line Pickleball. We're going to be going over the lob in pickleball today. Now the lob in pickleball is not that common of a shot. First of all, there's not a lot of court to work with. That's the main reason why. You have to be so perfect to get the ball up and over the net players, because there's usually two net players at the net in pickleball. And there's not that much court to work with, so it needs to go high. It needs to get within a couple feet of the baseline. So there's a very, very small margin of error when you're talking about lobbing. But when we talk about a lob, it's merely a defensive shot. It's your last resort shot just to get you back into the point. When we talk about the technique of the lob, it's pretty much just an open racket face. I mean, it's not a huge take back, not a huge follow through, but the only difference is, let's say if I hit a drive shot from back here, here's my drive shot. The lob is going to come probably a little bit more from below the ball, and we're going to open the racket face. That's going to give us the height, the open racket face. And then our finish is not going to be here. Our finish is not going to be here. It's going to be more up. So here's the lob. Just like so. I'm not coming over. I'm finishing up. I'm not trying to put too much top spin or back spin or any kind of spin on this ball. It will have a natural rotation, either from here or here, but we're not trying to spin the ball. So watch from the side view again. Now, most of the times you're in a defensive position. So I'm going to put myself in a defensive position and try to lob the ball up. The key when your body's out of control is trying to keep this paddle controlled at the same time. It's very easy to get this paddle to flail or not to be controlled on the wrist. So when you're scrambling for the ball, try to keep this as controlled as possible, and then try to maintain that same motion. Try to demonstrate one. It's too easy. Here's another one. Yeah, that was a little better. So you see how I'm going through the ball fast, but I'm still maintaining this motion. Let me give you one more. And then hopefully you get the ball up high enough where you're back into the court. Now, if you do choose the lob from the net position or middle of the court, we most of the times need to lob and then get pushed back, because expecting an overhead, unless you get that ball right over their head and you can sense that you're going to be more of an offensive position. So if it's a lob from here, say I barely get to it, and then I have to move back and try to defend against one of their overheads. So remember, the lob is defensive primarily. Very seldom is it offensive. The higher, the better, because it gives you more time. You see, the further out I am of the court and the further back I am, the higher I want to go with that ball. Because the higher the ball is, the more time I have to get back in the court. And then also, the higher the ball is for them, the harder it is for them to hit a good overhead, because the ball's coming down faster. So defensive position, lift it up. Make sure we keep this solid, this wrist and this forearm solid. Not a huge take back. Follow through is going to be up here. It's not going to be here. We're not going to try to put too much spin on the ball. We'll have a little rotation naturally, but not too spinny of a ball. And try to go high, right to the middle of the court. So try this next time you're playing in a game and see if it gets you back in a few points. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.